Of course, it's all about Hurricane Matthew. The powerful and deadly storm has wreaked havoc from the Caribbean to U.S. coastal communities to our south. Its hurricane and tropical force winds have forced the evacuation of millions, and the toll is still being counted. New Yorkers and Long Islanders and the whole nation, of course, watching and sending prayers that loved ones in the path of the storm will remain safe. This, knowing its horrendous toll as it's worked its way through the Caribbean, killing hundreds of people in Haiti, Cuba, and the Bahamas, primarily in Haiti, though, where hundreds of thousands of people have been left without shelter, food, or water from the torrential rains that flooded rivers, knocked out bridges, and created bad mudslides. Now, help is on the way, and we'll hear from the Red Cross shortly about what they're doing, along with other organizations. But joining us right now is Elsie St. Louis. She is the Executive Director for Haitian Americans United for Progress, or HOPE. It's a Queens and Long Island-based organization in business for more than 40 years that's been dedicated to helping Haitians, most recently helping them recover from the devastating Haiti earthquake that was incomplete and has only made the situation there worse with Hurricane Matthew. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
You know, so many people affected, but Haiti we already know among the hardest hit. What have you been told about the situation there?
Well, we have better assessments today, as we did a couple of days ago when it happened. I know the death toll has risen up to about 500.
And it keeps going higher, and it's expected to be quite higher.
To be higher, and I know the whole southern coast of Haiti has been completely devastated.
Well, you see the video here.
Yes,
our camera crews couldn't even get in there because of bridges that were knocked out and the airports not being open.
Yes, the devastation is real, and there are needs that need to be addressed right now. For example, there are towns that are leveled, so these people need immediate support.
We saw some aerial shots. You're absolutely right. I mean, a lot of them were, you know, makeshift shelters and tent cities and that sort of thing because of the earthquake in 2010, and they were just literally wiped off the face of the earth.
Absolutely.
Here.
Sometimes, and you know what? The thing about Haiti is that the situation in Haiti is already vulnerable. We are rebuilding from the earthquake. People are starting to get back into their routine and their sense of life back in Haiti.
What a cruel blow with this.
This is a cruel blow.
Yes. So now, how have you been in touch with folks there?
I have been in touch, particularly in touch with family members. Yes, first and foremost, and also because we are regularly on the ground working with the Love and Serve Haiti mission and the Haiti relief programs that we've been working with, 2 villages that we've been helping since the earthquake in the outskirts of Port-au-Prince.
Now, I heard you've been texting and using apps to be able to speak to them.
We've been, thank God, the phones have worked somewhat. The internet is difficult because there's an electricity problem, well, we talk regularly.
Describe some of the details you've heard from the people who lived through this and survived.
In the town, in the 2 villages that we work, we had sheltered the villagers into the schools that we have, both in Masson and in Sarrazin, in both 2 opposite extremes of the 2 opposite ends of the city of Port-au-Prince. And I know the schools that we've had have been severely damaged, but on those areas, thankfully, we did not lose any lives. But they lost their crops, they lost the animals, everything that makes up their livelihood. And the children are still out there in the schools, not able to return to their homes.
Saltwater intrusion, we're seeing these children walking around crying. And
absolutely. And water, more than food, water, clean water is a major need.
Because you can die from that. You can get cholera, you can get a number of dysentery.
And they're looking for another influx of cholera, and we're trying to avoid that as much as possible. Another town we work in, this town is completely flattened because it's on the south. It's the south of Haiti. So these children and their families are absolutely walking around with no shelter at all.
And it's not like, you know, people think Haiti, oh, that's far away, you know, that's not the U.S., but already the military is, again, sending help there. There are a lot of Haitians in our area, right? How many live in Long Island and New York City?
I would say the last census dated about, from 2010, estimated about 200,000+ of Haitians on Long Island.
That's a significant population.
We are the 4th largest population on Long Island.
So what do you hear from the folks here in our area? They must be so worried.
The Haitians are, they are very concerned, and our solidarity is real. People are rallying around rallying about organizations, putting together plans on how to help their own villages or other organizations. People have reached out to organizations they've never worked with before, and we're working as much as we can to coordinate as much of these efforts that come to us.
Would you say it's a humanitarian crisis now in Haiti?
It is absolutely a crisis in Haiti, but a crisis that we are hoping would have a different ending as the ones before.
Now, they had to call off the presidential elections for this, right?
They may have to call off the presidential election that was scheduled for Sunday. Yes.
Well, that was being debated. It was said at one time, but maybe they'll still be able to do it. It's hard to imagine how they could.
I very much doubt it, because that would take a lot of people out of, they'd be polling in a lot of cities, so I don't see how that would happen. But then again, this is out of my jurisdiction, so I wouldn't know.
People walking around in 5 feet of floodwaters, it'd be pretty tough to try to get them to vote.
To the polls.
And then there are questions about this government anyway. There have been allegations of corruption and relief aid being, taken not to where it was supposed to go. What concerns do we have about the ability of the government there to help their own people?
We have a temporary government. We have and the priority right now is to ensure that all the relief, the aid that is coming, is actually being coordinated with the Haitian people, letting them, teach them where the aid should go out. In the past, aid agencies have come in and told us what to do, how to do it, where we're going to do it, and not really knowing what the real needs are on the ground. We are hoping that this time around, there would have been lesson learned in putting Haitians in the forefront of their own crisis, so they could know where the needs are the best and help to support what's happening, and not so much to come and take over what is happening. We are grateful for the aid, and we need the help, but we need the kind of help that comes in respect with our dignity, in respect to our culture, in respect to not aid that will shut our voices. We want to be able to have a voice. The people affected should have a voice in the kind of need and the kind of aid they would want.
Yeah, I think that's part of what you would expect, but I'm sure that doesn't always happen.
Never happened.
Yeah, because when people come in, they're like, here's your food, and get in line and do what we tell you. Yeah, but people are still independent even when they're in such dire circumstances, so you have to have that sort of respect. But now, what about the situation following the earthquake? There was a lot of money pledged by the world to Haiti. Did that money actually ever get given to Haiti?
You and I both know that money never made it to Haiti. Most of that money never made it to Haiti.
Yeah, that's very disappointing, sad to hear that, in fact. Well, now, who are you working with to get the help? I know the Red Cross has already said they're trying to help out. There's numerous organizations.
There are numerous organizations who are already getting a lot of support, a lot of help to aid Haiti. How is that going to happen is unknown to most of us. Yes, I did have the privilege to speak to the folks at the Red Cross, and we pledged to speak after this and see how we can best coordinate some of it on Long Island. But we are looking to partner with organizations that are doing things in Haiti and be able to be part of the dialogue and to be able to lead them, to guide them to where we think the Haitians feel that the needs is most.
Well, you know people are going to want to help. There's lots of people with good hearts, and our thoughts and prayers are with you, Miss St. Louis, and your Hope organization and all the folks who are in harm's way. Thank you for stopping in to explain the situation in Haiti.
Me. And I want to say there's a lot of ways people can help. But, they can always reach out to an organization directly. Whatever they want to do, if they want to speak to an organization, we are definitely available.
HAUP in Queens.
HAUP in Queens. HopeInc.org.
And we do have that. Thank you very much, Ms. St. Louis.